Today in Sacramento, we've got legal battles brewing, bold community initiatives underway, and some surprising sports news shaking up the city. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark from Sacramento. All right, let's dive in. First up, Governor Newsom is taking a stand against the Trump administration over housing grant cuts that could threaten Sacramento's housing programs. Governor Gavin Newsom has filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration. The issue? Proposed cuts to a federal housing grant program. Now, these cuts could mean Sacramento County loses 1,037 housing units, impacting 1,431 people, many of whom are disabled. Not exactly the kind of news you want to hear over your morning coffee. California has been making strides in reducing homelessness, managing to limit its increase to just 3% in 2024, compared to an 18% national rise. This lawsuit, which includes officials from multiple states, argues that these cuts are arbitrary and could undo the progress made. And let's not forget, they're also alleging some constitutional violations. Looks like someone forgot the memo on that one. Now, I have to say, protecting our vulnerable populations from federal funding cuts isn't just a good idea. It's absolutely necessary. Let's cut to the chase on that. Moving on, Michael Bish, the former executive director of the YOLO Food Bank, has come out on top with almost $3 million in his pocket after a wrongful termination suit. Bish was terminated in mid-2022, allegedly for blowing the whistle on non-compliance with state laws by local officials. The jury found in his favor for both wrongful termination and defamation. During his tenure, Bish's actions reportedly saved the YOLO Food Bank from insolvency. In short, he was doing his job and doing it well. Despite the legal drama, the YOLO Food Bank continues its mission, serving approximately 30,700 families monthly. That's a lot of mouths to feed, you know? Whistleblowers like Bish take on significant personal and professional risks, but their courage is vital for transparency. No room for sugarcoating here. Let's pivot to the next story. Residents in Sacramento are challenging the city's Sacramento River Parkway project over environmental concerns. A lawsuit has been filed by residents to halt the development of a new segment of the Sacramento River Parkway. The allegation? The city didn't conduct a proper environmental review, relying on outdated reports. The residents have concerns about privacy, security, and noise. Imagine that. Noise by a river. Who would have thought? The project, which aims to create a continuous multi-use trail along the Sacramento River, has been in the works since 1975. Just last month, the City Council approved the latest plans, but now they're being asked to go back to the drawing board. Balancing urban development with ecological preservation is tricky business. All right, next topic. Sacramento County District Attorney Thian Ho is sharing some behind-the-scenes details on the prosecution of the Golden State Killer in his new book. Thian Ho's book, The People versus the Golden State Killer, delves into the investigation, capture, and trial of Joseph James DeAngelo, the infamous Golden State Killer. Ho, who is running for Congress, will be discussing his book at an event in Sacramento on December 9th. Tickets include a copy of the book, which is a nice touch, if you ask me. The case underscores the importance of technological advancements, like DNA evidence, in solving long-standing criminal puzzles. Hats off to law enforcement and the perseverance of survivors in bringing justice. Shifting gears, last up in the world of sports, Sacramento Kings coach Doug Christie has received a vote of confidence from the general manager Scott Perry, despite a rocky start to the season. The Kings, who recently managed to win their first consecutive games after an 8-game losing streak, are showing some promise. Christie, who took over as head coach last season, is aiming to bring competitive basketball back to Sacramento. Of course, a tough schedule and player injuries haven't helped. But hey, that's the story right there. Public support from leadership, like Perry's for Christie, can be crucial for team morale and performance. Leadership support during tough times? Now that's worth discussing. And that's where we'll leave it for today on the City Report with Dean Bark from Sacramento. Have a great day and join us again tomorrow for more updates.